Shalom. I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the bonus to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who I learned the truth from, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, waiting on the return of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. Okay, today the FCC, they voted against net neutrality, okay? So basically, what that means is that the government is going to have control over the internet, okay? So like sites like Google, YouTube, Instagram, all these social media outlets, you may have to pay a hefty fine to use them, or not a fine, but like a monthly subscription or whatever, and that not only that, they're going to be monitoring. They're going to be able to monitor closer these websites that people are using, because not as many people are going to pay a monthly subscription to use these websites, So that got me into thinking, with this vote against net neutrality, and they say if Congress doesn't do anything to stop it, that it will go in effect in a couple months. In a couple months it'll be the year 2018. And you got these these Israelites, these 2/3 that's not watching prophecy. All they want to do is pop Molly and go to the club, and figure out what Jay-Z and Beyonce are doing. They're not waiting on the return of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So they see this and they say, we got to do everything we can to stop it. Call this number or check out this website and spread the word. Look, man, we're in a time, if you're keeping up with prophecy, you're keeping up with the scriptures, we're in a time where all hell's going to break loose, man. In 2018, with this vote, it got me thinking about 2018, man. It's going to be crazy, because even when you look at the Middle East area, around the Euphrates, where you have Israel, Iran, Syria, and all those other nations in the Middle East, how you have tensions, tensions are rising, and with Trump making that decision with making Jerusalem the capital of Israel, that pissed the Palestinians off even more. Now you also had a purge in Saudi Arabia, where you had these basically these princes and these billionaires and these rich Saudi Arabians in high positions either being killed or resigning out of nowhere, so that Esau can put in his puppet leaders, for this takeover. This takeover he's trying to do with trying to, start war. And they're trying to use Israel to do it with Iran. But you have Iran with their allies, with the scriptures speak about that, with Russia, and China's going to come to their aid, So you have turmoil in the Middle East. America doesn't want to leave Syria, and they're trying to figure out excuses to stay, because now that ISIS isn't a threat, basically Syria has, under the rulership of Assad, they have basically beaten ISIS, so to say, But since ISIS is no longer as big of a threat as it was, you have Russia and these other countries asking America, why are you still over here? And we all know that question, Resources, man, resources. And to go even deeper, you have these elite banksters, these Rothschilds, going back. Their plan was to set up a central bank in, Syria and Iran, to have total control over these countries and these nations, So now you just have a big melting pot of tensions in the Middle East right now, heading into the year 2018. And on top of that, you have this digital currency, with Bitcoin leading the way to where, under the blockchain, digital currency is going to be used as the new currency, man. Because I remember back in 2012, 2013, Bitcoin, was maybe one Bitcoin was maybe worth $100, $200, at the most maybe $400. Now one Bitcoin is worth like 20 grand, man. Now why is this digital currency surge so high? It's because the elites are going to use this to usher in the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, the chip, which they also showed that this past summer of 2017, they showed people getting chipped on your news station. I forgot the name of the place where they was chipping people, but that's a big thing to show people getting chipped in America. You know, they're basically foreshadowing you, basically giving you a foreshadow or of what's going to come in the future. And all this stuff is happening in 2017 to lead into basically 2018, man. You know, so it just got me thinking with this vote against net neutrality. All hell's gonna break loose soon, man. You know, it's a lot of occurring events that's happening that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is allowing to happen, man. You know, and I want to get a scripture real quick. This is Revelation chapter 12, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Speaking about Esau, you so-called white people. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Hamashiach, which means Messiah. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before the Most High day and night. So this is talking about when Esau gets thrown down out of rulership, out of his heavenly reign, you know, on earth, you know. And why is he the accuser of the brethren? Because with Israel, you know, we all know in the scriptures when Israel went off against the Most High and sinned against the Most High turned against them, you know. And basically Esau has set traps, and whether it be through music, movies, any type of entertainment, food, he has set traps for Israel to go off in their communities, you know, whether it be eating pork or committing adultery or being a homosexual, whatever it may be. He set traps for Israel to partake in because he promotes these things at a high level, especially among Israelite communities, you so-called Native Americans, Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos on your father's side, you know. You're a Hebrew Israelite. He has set traps for you. And he, you know, he's known as the accuser for the brethren because he's like, look, you know, look at your people, you know, your chosen people. They're going off. They continually sin against you day and night on our rulership, you know. So that's why he's known as the accuser, but he's the fucking devil because he's the deceiver. He deceived the whole earth, you know, under his rulership. How did he deceive the whole earth? Well, first and foremost, everybody thinks he's a good guy. Oh, they smile at you. They do good deeds, so-called good deeds. But yet, they allow homosexuality. They allow bestiality. You know, they go against the scriptures. They allow you to eat abominable foods, whether it be shrimps, clams, oysters, pork. You know, you may look at these as light things, but to the Most High, these are big things, you know. He's totally adverse to the Most High, but he's allowed you to believe that he's just this good dude. Now you got all these guys in these high positions, Edomites coming out, or they're addicted to cocaine, or they molested little girls or little boys, or, you know, this, that, and the third, because behind closed doors, they're doing all type of wicked deeds, man, in these secret societies, you know. But I wanted to, you know, basically touch on how this man, he's the accuser of our brethren, and he knows that the kingdom is for the Israelites, you know. So what he's trying to do is bring his so-called New World Order, which is going to be hell for you Israelites, man. That's why the scriptures call it Jacob's trouble, but I want to get another scripture. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's speaking about Esau coming down with martial law, with the economic collapse. Because why? He knows that he has a short time to do what? To establish his new world order on this earth, because, or at least try to obtain it, because he knows that he has all the artifacts. He has all the biblical artifacts. He knows the history better than anyone else could know the history. And I'm speaking about the elites, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, on down, the Kennedy family, the DuPonts, on down, man. You know, they know the history. They know that the Bible is true. They know who the Israelites are, and they know that their God, our God, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai has always fought for us, man. And he know that the kingdom is for us, so he knows his rulership is short. So he has to do everything in his might to bring this hell on this earth to establish his rulership. You know, with point blank, you know, it's starting the economic collapse. You know, and then trying to bring the solution after he caused the problem. You know, bring the solution with the RFID chip tied to digital currency, tied to the blockchain, where you're connected with your social security. Everything is connected through technology, man, through digital technology, man. You know, that's why even also this year you've seen robots, you know, at all time high. You got Esau having sex with robots. You got this robot Sophia. She got citizenship in Saudi Arabia, the first robot to get citizenship. So you see a different age being, you know, being ushered in under Esau's reign, man. It's not a coincidence all these things have taken place on this earth this year, because a lot of things are going to happen in 2018. Lord willing, our deliverance, man. You know, but even dealing with Israelites, you know, you just had this Edomite kid, Keaton Jones, I believe, whatever. And I guess he's handicapped, retarded, whatever. I don't think he's retarded, whatever, man. You know, he's handicapped or whatnot. And, you know, he was crying about being bullied. You know, now when I seen the video, I was thinking, who gives a fuck? He's an Edomite. You know how we feel about Edomites. We don't give a damn about them. But, you know, he was crying about being bullied. So here you have Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans all on social media. Oh, we feel bad for the little white boy. We feel bad for him. Let's send his parents a whole bunch of money and all this bullshit. You know, here you go send this boy money for what, I don't even know. But anyway, you send him all this money, and it came out that his damn family are fucking white supremacists, man. So they don't even like so-called black people. Probably don't even like Hispanic people, man. And here it is, you're teary-eyed for them. But yet you got Jakes, these little kids in the hood, these Israelites in the hood, with no father figure, but no one's helping them, showing them the way. You know, you allow them to be homosexuals and sell drugs and, you know, run amok. You know, just be destroyed. But here it is, when Esau's kid come to the forefront crying, you have pity for him, you know. And the scriptures speak about that. You know, it says, why trimmest thou way to seek love? But it came out, the point I'm bringing this out is because it came out that, you know, his family are white supremacists, and it was just bullshit, man. So the Lord is also showing, look, Jake, stop trusting in this damn oppressor, man. And only the elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3, which consists of the 144,000, only they are going to get it, man. You know, only they are going to get it, man. Only they are going to understand, you know, what the Lord has planned and what the Lord wants for us to do. He doesn't want us to be hand in hand with Esau and his kingdom, man, in America. The scriptures say, flee out of it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna end it on that, man. But yeah, man, you know, heading into 2018, a lot of stuff is gonna take place, man. You know, a lot of stuff is gonna take place. You know. So this is Jeremiah 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So this is the time where the Lord is going to judge the earth under what? Jacob's trouble. And the scriptures speak about how this would be a time as such never was on the earth. So you got to understand that all hell is going to break loose, man. And Esau is showing you in 2017 what he's bringing in 2018, man. A lot of things is getting ready to happen, you know. And Jake is not keeping up with the events, and they're not keeping up with prophecy, so it's going to overtake them. You know, but like the scripture says, it's not going to overtake the elect because they don't sleep in darkness, man. You know, they're waiting. They're up watching. So the Lord isn't going to overtake the elect but like a thief in the night. But for the rest of you people, you're going to lose your brain, man, you know. I just wanted to touch on that because that was on my mind, how, you know, these events that's taking place is showing you that all hell is going to break loose. All hell is going to break loose in 2018, man. You know, Lord willing anyways, you know. With that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostle, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.